Hey, hey, hey. I hope everybody's doing great just like I am. You know, usually life is what you make it, people. What I'm going to talk to everybody about tonight, or at least it's tonight where I'm at. I don't know where you live. Let's see if I can get myself centered here. There we go. See what I do? I set my webcam camera up on the lid of my laptop notebook computer. We're going to talk about MAF sensors. See, I show y'all the box. Because, see, taking it out of the box, it makes it more exciting. I've noticed that's very popular on YouTube. Someone saying, unboxing this. Well, this is an older MAF sensor, but a good one. You know, because it's from the last time I did a swap out. It was in the trunk of my Cadillac that goes on a Ford F-150 or a Crown Victoria or a Lincoln. You know, the ones with the 4.6 engine or the 5.4, you know, whatever. I'm going to show y'all the right way to clean a MAF sensor. Okay, quit buying that MAF sensor cleaner, because that's just a combination of a oil-based like carburetor and choke cleaner, and it will still sever those little pieces of wire in these. Because okay, here's a MAF sensor for an F-150. I don't know how close I can get it, but you know, it has two pieces of metal there. They're made out of brass that go straight up. And then between those two pieces of metal, you have a silver piece of wire. I swear it is no bigger than a whisker or a hair. That is so tiny. And that little son of a gun, man, that can break so easy. I wished I could get that to where y'all could view it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm shining the right side. Okay, but that little bitty piece of wire is only the size of a whisker. I might pluck off of my face. Well, I wouldn't pluck one, but I'm just telling you, it's that tiny. I can see it, you know, right now. But anyway, that's the scoop. You know, and you know, of course, it has the plug on the side of it, but these are in those Ford 4.6 5.4 engines. But I'll tell you people how to clean these. But anytime you clean a MAF sensor, be prepared to replace it. Be prepared to replace it. And be prepared to have a backup vehicle to go to some parts store and get one. Because for people that work, for example, I'm retired, but those of you that work, you know, if a MAF sensor screws up and you can't clean it to where it does any good, you're going to need to go to a parts store at night time if you have to work the next day and pay some serious money, to where they're going to charge you 6 times what you could get the same thing for on eBay. Like this for your Ford F-150 and Lincolns and Mercuries, you know, up to the year 2018 on Fords. You can get that for $20 and some change on eBay with free shipping. Isn't that something, people? Isn't that amazing? But I'll tell you the safest way you can clean those. First off, you can't spray anything to where there's pressure, you know, because it can break that teensy tiny little hair-sized wire that's in there. The way to do it, the best way is with WD-40 penetrating on. Don't use the straw end, but like let's say, okay, my left arm, okay, I can stretch my arms out about 5.5 feet. Okay, what I'd want to do is not using the straw on the WD-40, but to fold it down. So I'd get a spray mist that would go all in the air and all that stuff. You follow me? Alright, I'd want to hold my MAF sensor tilted like this so the WD-40 would fall off the back. Alright, what I'd want to do, get about 3 feet away and just spray it in the air and let the penetrating oil fall on that wire. To let it fall on it. Because see, if you spray directly at it, the pressure from the spray can, even if it's a MAF sensor cleaner that you buy in a can, it can break that little wire. Let it fall on it. Like if I hold WD-40 back and I let it fall on that metal part, I just let it fall on there. And then set it down. Just tilt it different ways. Let the WD-40 drain off or whatever. And then look at it and see what you got. And now, some mechanics might say, well, the penetrating oil will cause dust and debris to stick to it. No, it won't. Not if your filter's good. Change your filter, people, if you need to. Check your filter. Because if you have a sealed air cleaner assembly, how is it going to get debris in it? It can't. It can only get it from the back side of the filter. So no, that is not going to happen. But even WD-40 penetrating oil is not going to stay on the wire forever. You know, if you just set the MAF sensor down, just let it sit there, enough of that's going to drain off, it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright, okay? But this is advice from me, Earl, to y'all. Last night's video was about purge valve, evaporative purge valve, or some people call them canister purge valves. Oh my God. It's an evap purge valve, you know. That's what I call them. Or an evap bullshit valve is what it is, because, you know, cars I've had cars that, oh man, way back, I'm 67, I had cars from the early 1950s, 60s. I didn't have all this bullshit you people had today. You know what they used, like for, you know, evaporative, you know, or venting, you know, like your gas tank, is it uses fuel, it creates a vacuum inside the gas tank. They used a can. It was a can that went under the hood. And it just had, you know, to where there was a vacuum line on that. And then, you know, a line from the gas tank, you know, to where it would pull that, you know, vacuum, you know, off of it or whatever. That vacuum could escape, see. And those worked fine. Those worked fine. But anyway, this is a short video, unless y'all want to hear about my feelings about things or whatever. You know, here's something I'd like to share with y'all, and I thought it was real interesting. It's here on YouTube about the world's tallest woman, 7 feet, 7 inches and a quarter inch tall, world's tallest woman, or about the tallest that's living, or was living. Her name is Sandy, and her last name's Allen. Y'all ought to watch that. You know, I really like that woman. I really like her. And that is so super cool, you know. Seeing a woman 7 feet 7 plus inches tall. Man, that is cool. It also showed a picture in one video of when she was in the 5th grade. Oh my God, this is going to get you. It shows her in the school picture lineup you know, the pictures they take for a year. She was 6 feet 3 inches tall in the 3rd grade, or I mean the 5th grade when she was only 10 years old. Isn't that amazing? Woo, man. She was taller than the teacher and the school principal. Oh dear. But that's the way I would clean a MAF sensor, you know. Just spray that WD-40, you know, but you're going to have to hold it way back. But see, the pressure, you know, is what can break that little wire. That, and if you use choke cleaner, see, the choke cleaner will eat completely through it. You don't want to use choke cleaner. Penetrating all people. You know, people waste so much money on bullshit in cans. You know, there's a can of everything. Toilet bowl seat cleaner. You know, you name it. You name it. And people don't need any of that shit. Usually just the basics. But anyway, later.